Hey everyone, have you ever felt stuck when talking about your experiences? Or maybe you've heard someone say, I've been to Paris, and wondered why they didn't just say, I went to Paris. Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're re-diving deep into one of the most useful but often confusing tenses in English, the present perfect. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand it, but you'll also be using it like a pro in your everyday conversations. Ready? Let's get started. So, what exactly is the present perfect tense? Simply put, it connects the past with the present. We use it to talk about actions that happened at an unspecified time in the past, or actions that started in the past and are still relevant now. The basic formula is subject plus have or has plus the past participle of the verb. For example, I have seen that movie, or she has lived here for 3 years. The key here is the connection to now. When I say I've seen that movie, it means that experience is part of my life now. When I say she has lived here for 3 years, it means she started living here 3 years ago and still lives here today. Let's break it down with some clear examples. Imagine you're talking about your travel experiences. You wouldn't say, I went to Japan sometime in my life. Instead, you'd say, I have been to Japan. The exact time isn't important. The experience is. It's part of your life story. We also use the present perfect for recent past actions, especially with words like just, already, and yet. For instance, I have just finished my homework. The action is complete, but it happened very recently. Or you could ask, have you eaten lunch yet? Here, yet implies we're expecting the action to happen soon. Already is for things that happened sooner than expected, like, wow, you've already finished the book. Now, let's contrast this with the simple past. This is where many learners get confused. We use the simple past for finished actions at a specific time in the past. If you say, I went to Japan in 2019, you reusing the simple past because you VA specified the time, 2019, the action is finished and firmly in the past. But if you say, I have been to Japan, the focus is on the experience, not the time. Here's a quick quiz for you. Which is correct? I have seen my friend yesterday, or I saw my friend yesterday. If you said the second one, you're right. Because we mentioned a specific time yesterday, we must use the simple past. One of the most common uses of the present perfect is in the question, have you ever? This is the perfect way to ask about someone's life experiences. Have you ever tried sushi? Have you ever traveled to another continent? Have you ever ridden a horse? When you answer, you can say, yes, I have, or no, I haven't. If your answer is yes, you can then switch to the simple past to give more details. For example, yes, I have tried sushi. I ate it for the first time when I visited Tokyo last year. See how we use the present perfect for the general experience and the simple past for the specific event. It's a natural conversational flow. Let us talk about another key use. Actions that started in the past and continue into the present. For this, we often use the words for and since. We use for with a period of time, like hours, days, or years. I have worked here for 5 years. This means I started 5 years ago and I still work here now. We use since with a specific point in time. I have worked here since 2019. Both sentences mean the same thing. They just frame the time differently. For tells you the duration, and since tells you the starting point. So you could say, she has been a teacher for a decade, or she has been a teacher since she graduated from college. All right, time to practice. I'm going to give you a situation, and I want you to create a sentence using the present perfect. Ready? Situation 1. You lost your keys and you still can't find them. What would you say? You'd say, I have lost my keys. The action happened in the past, but the result not having your keys is affecting you right now. Situation 2. Your friend is asking if you want to see a new movie, but you saw it last week. You could say, thanks, but I've already seen it. The experience of seeing it is in the past, but it's relevant to the present conversation. Great job. Now for a fun, interactive exercise. I'm going to ask you some have you ever questions. I want you to pause the video after each question and answer it out loud. You can even write your answers in the comments below. It's a great way to practice and share your experiences with our community. First question. Have you ever learned to play a musical instrument? Pause and answer. Okay, next. Have you ever met a famous person? And finally, have you ever cooked a meal for more than 10 people? I can't wait to read about your experiences in the comments. This is how you build fluency by actively using the language. Let's recap the main points. We use the present perfect to connect the past and present. First, for life experiences at an unspecified time, often with ever and never. I have never seen a dessert. Second, for recent past actions, often with just already and yet. He has just left. Third, for actions that started in the past and are still true now, using for and since. We have known each other for a long time. And remember, never use the present perfect with a finished time expression like yesterday, last week, or in 2010. For those, you always use the simple past. Mastering the present perfect is a huge step toward sounding more natural and fluent in English. It allows you to share your life, connect with others, and have much richer conversations. It might feel tricky at first, but like any skill, practice makes perfect. Try to notice it when you're reading or listening to English. Pay attention to how native speakers use it. And most importantly, don't be afraid to try using it yourself. Make mistakes, learn from them, and keep going. You've already taken a big step just by watching this video and learning with me. You have made progress today. Thank you so much for joining me to unlock the secrets of the present perfect tense. I hope you found this guide helpful and feel more confident using it. And if you enjoyed this lesson and want more, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next video. Keep practicing and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.